If you're skeptical about Rocket Money, you're probably the person Rocket Money Premium was built for. People who are careful with their money are usually the same people who think twice before downloading an app, clicking a link, or signing up for something new, and that's smart. Or maybe you've downloaded Rocket Money, but you're not convinced you need Premium. If that's you, here's what you're missing. Rocket Money Premium isn't just about tracking subscriptions. It's about seeing your entire financial picture in one place. Checking, savings, loans, and investments, all organized on one dashboard. Premium automatically categorizes transactions, highlights spending patterns, and alerts you to things that you want to know about, like large purchases and upcoming bills. Rocket Money Premium isn't there to replace your judgment. It's there to help you understand where your money's going so you can make smarter decisions. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim, rocketmoney.com/Kim. Monday morning, the school newsletter lands. 4 pages, 3 attachments, and buried in paragraph 9, Pajama Day is tomorrow. There's a better way. I'm Kim Komando for Webroot. Back to school means more time online. Help protect your family's devices with Webroot Essentials. Save 62% at webroot.com/Kim. Stop reading it like homework. Snap a photo of the newsletter or upload the PDF to your favorite AI chatbot. Then type this. Pull out every date, deadline, permission slip, and thing I need to buy. List them in order. 10 seconds later, you've got the whole month. Picture day, early release Wednesday, field trip money due on Friday. Want extra credit? Ask, what does my 3rd grader need this week? Or have it draft that reply to the teacher you keep putting off. And if you use Gemini with your Google account, say, add these dates to my calendar. It's all done. This trick works on the team snack schedule, the church bulletin, and the HOA letter too. The school finally met its match. Consider it schooled. A million folks get my free newsletter, getkim.com.
So AI can help parents keep up with the school newsletter, but Holly in Tulsa wants to bring it into her 2nd grade classroom the right way, without letting it replace her students' imagination. Kim explains some of the best ways to do it next.
When police searched the car of the man who assassinated a Minnesota lawmaker and her husband in their own home, they found a notebook. Inside, a handwritten list of 11 websites, not weapons sites. Data brokers, people search sites that sell your home address for just a couple of bucks. Type your name into one right now, and there you are. Your address, your phone, your family's names, a photo of your front door. Anyone can look you up in seconds, and you'll never know who did. That's why I use Incognito. It forces data brokers and people's search sites to delete you, then keeps checking because deleted data creeps back. Incognito has scrubbed me from over 400 sites, while I did exactly nothing. You lock your doors every night. So tonight, lock down your address. Go to privacykim.com for 60% off. That's privacykim.com, because the next time a stranger searches your name, let them find nothing. A scammer or worse can't find you if you don't exist. Get 60% off right now at privacykim.com.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Holly in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been to Tulsa. Hi, Holly.
Hi, Kim. It's nice to be on your show.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So how can we help?
Well, so I am a 2nd grade teacher. I've been teaching for 16 years. And I mean, I know I probably could have asked ChatGPT this question, but how I want to use AI in my classroom, but I really don't even know where to start, what to do. I almost would like to try to teach the kids how to use it when we do writing, like, narratives. But the thing is I don't want them to get all their ideas and stuff from AI. I want them to have their own imagination and use ideas, but maybe just get some help because, you know, how AI is, like ChatGPT.
It'll do
I'm
everything.
getting to the point where, yes, and I'm getting to where I'm like, I can't even think for myself sometimes.
You know what? I've done that too. Is that I'll sit there and I'll look at an email that comes in, and it's like 3 paragraphs. And I'm like, okay, I can answer this now, or I can just wait when I have time and I'll just throw it into chat and then chat will reply. I'm like, okay.
But then you don't even get the information that's in the email, though.
Yeah, kind of. You get in the answer.
Enough.
So with second grade, are just learning to really write sentence structure. Is that correct?
Yes, we're working on sentence structure. I mean, if I can get them to do, 3 to 4 sentences, a lot of times when I do a writing, depending on what it is that we're wanting to write about, I might try to find a book or something that can kind of go along with it. And then I just do a whole, it's a good 30, 40 minute, time span, but I talk about things and I'm like, okay, so give me an idea. Why would you like to, for example, why would you like to go to a pumpkin patch? What would you do at a pumpkin patch or, on a pretty fall day or something like that? Mm-hmm. Then they raise their hands and
then they, so what you could do is about the pumpkin patch is you could ask them to write a little story about the pumpkin patch, right? Mm-hmm. And then you could ask them to, or show them how to put that pumpkin patch story into AI, and then they could create like a pumpkin patch map, a character of somebody who might be at the pumpkin patch. And so instead of replacing the story in the writing, it becomes an augment of the story. What is Wheezy doing now? Well, is she using chat at all?
They don't. They're not allowed to go and use AI until the 6th grade.
I see.
So, okay. But what the teacher does is you can tell is like the teacher has a morning work, and every single time they walk into class, there's a morning work question on the board, and it's either a this or that or a explain to me this. But I can tell when I see their assignments that the teacher used AI. They gave one example of, this or that, chocolate or vanilla, and then asked AI, give me 50 more like this. You can tell.
Well, there's something called magicschool.ai. My sister is an educator. She uses that.
I've heard of that, yeah.
So you might want to try that, magicschool.ai. But I really like the idea of using AI to develop like a story and a character that the kids can then relate to. Because you could say to ChatGPT, it was a happy day in the pumpkin patch.
Right.
And then you get a happy pumpkin.
Right. How cool would it be for them to write 4 or 5 sentences and then have ChatGPT turn it into something?
Yeah.
They would be blown away.
I think it'd be amazing. Okay, admit it. You love me. Yes. Say it out loud. I love Kim Komando. And you can get more of me in a few ways. Number 1, join a million folks who get my newsletter every single day. It's free. It's called The Current, and just sign up over at getkim.com. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Komando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And let me tell you, we have worked so hard on this. There's new sets, there's new bookshelves, and this one I'm going to love. Yeah, new lighting. Up to and including a glow light. I didn't know what that was until the lighting guy said, everybody in the universe has one but you. Apparently, it's a light that is on the floor that shines up that makes you look stunning. I told him I didn't care how much it cost. I wanted it. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Komando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to komando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, komando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know. Funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting everything that we do. Because otherwise, I don't know, I'd probably have to do the show for my son. And he's a Gen Zer. He'd do it once just to be nice, but after that, I'd be like, hey, Mom, you need to go find an audience. He would.